Alright, so guys, in today's video I want to mention how to make easy coins on FC26 with flips with investments, alongside what methods I'm doing on the side to make easily 50 to 100k per day without any risk involved. Drop a like, do subscribe, and let's get in the video. Now the first thing I do want to mention, boys, is the profit we have made in the VIP Discord on FC26 with flips, with investments, with fodder. As you can see in the background today, with obviously market matchups, lucky foot. Sometimes we do get some early information. He said to buy Chelsea cards around 750, and obviously Chelsea cards went all the way to 1,500 coins. Very nice and easy profit on FC26. Alongside, you can see I got some sterling as well for 750, sold him for 1.3. Amazing profits. Alongside, we do have flips. I said Frimpong around 28.5 is a decent price. Right now he is 32,000 coins, decent little profit. Alongside, we did actually buy 89 fodder. As you can see, I said 20,000 coins is a decent price. We sold them at 24,000 coins, over 2,000 coins profit per card. Amazing profits. Alongside, flips on PC, Camavinga 17k all the way to 20,000 coins. Lavelle on console from 8,000 coins all the way to 11k. Konate on console from 32 all the way to 34.5. Pogba on console, low budget investment. I said 850, 900 coins could work. Obviously Pogba right now is 1,500 coins, very easy profit. Bolde 11k to 12,750. Palmer 50k to 55k. Ronaldo on PC and console from 9.5 all the way to 12.5. Alongside Konate on PC, 33,000 coins all the way to 36. Camavinga on console 14.5 all the way to 16. And the list of profits in my VIP Discord during FC26 goes on and on and on. If you boys do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. And you can see in the background, boys, people flexing the profits they made in the VIP Discord with fodder, with flips, with other stuff. You can see people making 200k, 300k, 400,000 coins. Is literally this easy. If you do want to join, the link will be in the comment section down below. And obviously, if I do show you as well, we did buy fodder 4 days ago. As you can see, 4 days ago I made a post and I said to buy 85s, 86s and 87s. It's literally this simple. I make a post, you buy a card, I make another post, you sell that card. It's very simple. Link will be in the comment section down below. Let's get back to the video and talk about easy methods you can be doing right now. Now I do want to show you my transfer list because I do have some easy methods you can be doing right now. You can see in the background Camavinga's, obviously Luis Diaz alongside Konate's and Palmer. Those were the flips last night in the VIP Discord alongside 89s. That is obviously old post. I'm going to delete it. As you can see, boom, deleted it. Very nice and very simple. So what am I doing right now to make easy coins? Well, it's very simple. You can see I do have shadows lazy listed up between 4.5 to 4.6. Why do I have shadows lazy listed right now? I'm going to make this very simple and very clear to understand. What do we have tomorrow on a Friday? The first weekend league of FC26, and what are people going to need when they build their teams? Obviously the best chem styles in the game, and that is shadows and obviously hunters. So I do think, first of all, shadows in my opinion can easily keep rising going into tomorrow, the first weekend league, alongside hunters as well. But this video is not for you to buy hunters and shadows as investments. This video is for you to buy them and lazy list them to lazy people, and eventually they are going to sell. Unfortunately, I did actually clear my transfer list. I had over 50 sales on shadows and 50 sales on hunters in the past probably 5 hours. They sell so good. So how does this work? So let me give you a prime example. Right now shadows are worth, as you can see, roughly between, again, 4.3. They do sell pretty quick. What I usually do is find the cheapest buy now on a shadow. Right now, as you can see, is roughly between 4.2 to 4.3. Let's just say it's 4.3. So 4.3 is the cheapest shadow right now. What I usually do is minus 100, which equals obviously 4.2, and 4.2 is the price you want to be buying the shadows for. So 4.2 is the price you are buying the shadows for. A bidding filter will be in the background right now, 4k, 4.2, click search. You're going to see plenty of bids around 4.1, as you can see right here, even 4.2. You can see plenty of bids. Just go and bid 4.1, 4.2. Obviously, whenever you do see this video, the bids could be a little bit more difficult, but let's pretend we have won an open bid. What do you do after you win an open bid? You want to list that chem style 400 coins above what they're worth. In this case, shadows are worth obviously 4.3. You add 400 on top and that equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. 4,700 coins. So you're buying shadows for 4.2. You are selling to lazy people for 4,700 coins. And that is selling to lazy people. It's called lazy selling. It works really, really good. And I do think with Weekend League officially starting tomorrow, the sales are going to pick up. People are going to buy them even more for their teams. They should rise in price further. And that equals lazy selling becomes even easier. So yes, shadows, lazy selling works really, really good. Profit margin, honestly, is not a lot, but the point is you are keeping your coins active at all times. You are buying, you are selling, you are buying, you are selling, and in no time, you probably made 50 to 100k without even realizing you're actually doing it. So hunters will be next. I'm going to give you examples as well. Right now, as you can see, hunters are selling instant at 3.6, 3.7 a little bit slower. So 3.6, they are selling instant. What you want to be doing is very simple. Minus 100, obviously that equals 3.5. And then use a filter like this, 3.4, 3.5, maybe even 3.3 and 3.4. And then you want to bid 100 coins under what they're worth. Obviously, right now, hunters are worth 3.6, and that means bid 3.5. And then lazy list 400 coins above what they're worth. If they're worth 3.6, obviously lazy list 4,000 coins and you are buying them at 3.5. And guys, the amount of saves you do get is honestly crazy, and I do think hunters and shadows can rise even more with the first Weekend League being tomorrow. You can see in the background prime examples of me doing it. I got 3 shadows for 4.2 and 4.1. All I'm literally doing, you can see the ones at 4.2 I'm listing 4.7, and the one shadow at 4.1 I'm going to lazy list 4.6. Is literally so easy. If you simply want to again learn to make easy coins, just learn the guide of lazy listing. You are selling to lazy people. It takes 0 skill. The risk is very low. As long as you don't buy 300 cards and then you're stuck with them, obviously do not do that. That is the hunters and the shadows. You can actually do, honestly, even anchors in my opinion could work. I don't think they will sell as good as the shadows, but anchors right now, as you can see, are worth roughly around 1.5, even 1.4. So with anchors, you could go for 1.3 bids. Lazy list 1.6, it does work. They could actually sell pretty good, but obviously that is completely up to you if you want to do shadows, if you want to do hunters, if you want to do anchors. But this is honestly all I'm doing right now, just because before Friday I don't really like to have any big investments. Going into Friday, apparently we have a player of the month, Mbappe. The market should be a little bit shaken up, and I do think some stuff is going to get lower. So to be fully safe, all I'm doing is trading with chem styles at the moment. It's literally 3 coins, and alongside I do want to mention quickly, if I go to, again, Twitter, as you can see, if I go down to for police, we do have the following. Mbappe has been confirmed as La Liga Player of the Month. Rapid Plus is apparently expected to be the Player Plus. Alongside, release date will be tomorrow. And apparently, for police, he's saying, I like the price of this SBC. Honestly, I have no idea what a decent price could be. I have no idea, but Mbappe Player of the Month is tomorrow. Just be careful if you do have any expensive strikers in your teams. That is Mbappe confirmed by FutPolice. And if I do actually go to FIFA Romania on Twitter, we have another leak, and that is a centre-back SBC by FIFA Romania that has basically confirmed it yesterday, I'm pretty sure. So if I go to FIFA Romania, I don't know why it's not coming up. FIFA Trading Romania, let me quickly type that in again. FIFA Trading Romania, there we go. And if we do actually scroll down, you're going to see we have this SBC leaked to be dropping soon, and that is the Atletico Madrid centre-back. Hanko will be SBC. The official stat, I'm pretty sure, is tweeted by AssiFoot on Twitter. Let me quickly find the account, AssiFoot. By the way, I do apologize, my PC keeps bugging out. It's very annoying with the screen, but we do have the leaked centre-back official stats will be in the background right now. You have 85 rated, 80 pace, 86 defending, and 85 physical. If you do have any centre-backs in your teams, like a Rudiger, like a Militao, like a Araujo, etc., I would be careful, because if this SBC is released and is very cheap, worth honestly 25k, 30k, 40k, maybe even 50k, centre-backs could be affected if this SBC is obviously well priced. So be careful if you do have any strikers, obviously Mbappe Player of the Month. If you do have any centre-backs expensive, like a Konate, like a Van Dijk, like a... Again, you get the idea. Expensive meta centre-backs, I would sell before content, just because this SBC, honestly, in my opinion, looks very good, and I do think a lot of people are going to complete him. So just be careful if you do have any centre-backs tradable in your teams. By the way, talking about the methods, you can see in the background Lazy selling shadows, literally live on recording right now. 4.5k, 4.5k, 4.4, 4.5, 4.4, 4.5, 4.4, 4.4, and 4.4. They do sell very, very good. Like I did mention, it does work very, very well. And you can see even more sales. If I do go back, we have 9 sales, even more have sold. It works really, really good. Make sure you boys do get involved with lazy selling shadows and lazy selling hunters. Trust me, it does work, especially with weekend league literally around the corner. Now, let me quickly go back to fibbing because I do have a method. I do think it does work, especially if you're watching this video on a lower budget. So if I go to players and we go down 2 versions and we have the following. We have silver, obviously, or rare. Alongside, if I go back, we have, let me quickly go back and we go to bronze and obviously all bronze. Now, the next thing we are going to change is very simple, the price. And the price is going to be 800 coins minimum and 4,500 coins is the max. Click filter by price, and in the background, what do you notice? You have silvers and bronzes that are worth between 800 coins going all the way to 5,000 coins. And all you have to do is very simple. Take a screenshot of the video right now and go and pick any single player from the video right now, and all you literally have to do, guys, is go and snipe under what they're worth. Let me give you some examples right now. We have this striker, obviously from Iceland. What do you notice about this card? He's worth 1,700 coins. All you literally have to do is go in game and try to snipe around 1k, 1.1, 1.2, even 1.3, even open bids. If you get any snipes, any deals, any open bids, sell straight away for profit. Trust me, guys, a lot of people do not check prices on silvers and they list them super cheap. 300 coins, 400 coins, and some of them are actually worth 1k, 2,000 coins, 800 coins, 900 coins. So you can make profit with silvers alongside with bronzes as well. So any players in the background, just again note them down, put it on your phone, in your notes, the names, the prices, and all you literally have to do, go through each individual player. If any snipes pop up, you simply snipe. It's very simple. It does work, especially if you are on a lower budget. And right now, like I said, there's not really much to be doing. Mbappe Player of the Month is leaked to drop soon. All I'm doing is lazy listing chem styles. Yesterday was a very good day for flips or investments, but so far today, I would not advise you to buy any investments, any flips, just because I do think the market could drop even more tomorrow with leaked SBCs and obviously decent content as well. So that is my advice. Just chill, trade with lazy listing. Alongside what you can do, I'm going to quickly run through this method because I've talked about it a million times before, but if you're new around here, I'm going to mention it again. Let me quickly relist my shadows. I'm going to do 4.5. Let me quickly relist them as well. How many do I have? Do I have a lot? I don't want to waste your time. Yeah, I got a lot, so let me do that later. So the method I do have is the lazy selling / sniping with the hunter chem style added on. I talked about it a million times. If obviously you are new around here, I'm going to run through it again very quickly. So if we take a player, for example, the CDM from Borussia Dortmund, he's obviously a defensive player, defensive CDM. All you literally have to do is find the player that is a centre back, left back, centre mid. Again, that is a defensive player, and then search his price without any shadows added on. You can see without a shadow, this card is worth, let me show you right now, 2,600 coins. Now, step number 2 is even easier. You want to have shadow in the filter. You are not buying a shadow. All you're literally doing is adding the shadow in the filter, and this means now you are sniping and searching this player with a shadow added on. And you can see with a shadow added on, what do you notice about this player? With a shadow, he's worth actually, wait, let me quickly get that. Again, live example on video. You literally understood it, how it works. So this card without a shadow is worth obviously 2,700 coins. Now, this player with a shadow added on, you can see, let me quickly show you right now. With a shadow added on, this CDM is worth, as you can see, 3,800 coins. What do you notice about that? Very simple, a price difference of 1,100 coins. So how do you make coins doing this method? Very simple. First of all, have shadow in the filter. Second of all, snipe for the price. That card is without a shadow added on. In this case, this CDM without a shadow, his price is worth 2.7. And then if you do win any snipes like I did at 2.7, guess what? You can sell him at the price he is with shadow added on, and in this case obviously he is around 3.8. So that is the shadow player method. It works really good. Basically, to summarize, it's very simple. Find any defensive players worth between 1k to 10,000 coins. That is step number 1. Step number 2, search that base player on the market and find the price of the card without any chem styles added on. So find the base card. Step number 3, add shadow in the filter and search that card with a shadow added on. Obviously, in this case, there's a profit margin of 1,100 coins. You can see, literally live on recording, he sold for 3.6 and you saw me snipe him for 2.7. So this is the method. It works really, really good. I'm going to fly through a few players you could actually do this method with. For example, you have Gabriel from Arsenal, you have Schlotterbeck, you have Palhinha, Rabiot, Hanko, Gimenez, Gavi, Tomori, Kalulu, you have Pogba, Dalot, Ratsu from obviously La Liga, you have Kai Walker from AC Milan, you have Kubasi from Barcelona, Zakaria, De Vrij, Locatelli, Dumfries, Zubimendi, Ake, Gavi, Rolfo. Again, there's a massive list in the VIP Discord if you do want to join. Boys, that will be the end of the video. Any more questions? Comment section down below. Drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you boys tomorrow with another video.